Okay, as promised, I've organised everything here now to set the PIR figures to show which one of these guns is actually the best. As per the other video, you'll notice that I've set them all up with the right jets, and I used equal amounts of snow foam at the same 50% ratio. But today I'm going to be using the Bill Timber Auto Foam, and I'm going to mix it at 4%. I'm going to mix 300 millilitres of water with 4% of the Bill Timber. There's the figures for all of those. So here's the figures that I've worked out for the PIR figures. So the Bear Force Professional, we're going to be putting in 208 millilitres. I'm struggling to see this, I've not got my glasses on. The MJJC, we're going to be putting 164.4, and the Bear Force Ordinary, the first model, we're going to be putting in 132 mils. We're measuring it quite accurately using these various syringes that I have. And that's going to get me as close as I possibly can. I'm going to be able to get to within half a millilitre quite easily with these. So I'm going to set about mixing it now. So we want 300 mils. Mils of water. I've got 3 separate bottles here that I'm going to use, and I'll put each bottle in front of each gun. Oops, 300 mils there. The water. Get the Bill Timber. This is for the MJJC that I'm going to do first. So 300 mils of MJJC at 4% is 164.4. $40. $60. Okay, we'll come back to this when I filled them. Okay. That's 160. Point 4.4 we need now. And zoom into that. That's 4.4 as close as I can get. Okay, so we are absolutely spot on with that one. I was going to put them in containers. There's actually no point in putting them in these containers. Actually I will, because I might not use it all. and then I can reuse this, and it's already mixed to the right ratio there. Because if I want to do it to 2%, I can just add more water to each of these bottles, and I know exactly where I am then. So there we go, there's the MJJC. That's that one done. So now we're going to go for the Bear Force Professional. 300 mils at 4% is 208. That's nearly my brand new iPhone 17 on the floor. Thank you. It's 100 mils of water. I said 208, so that's 20. $40. $60. $80. $100. $120. $140. $160. $180. $200. $208, so I need another 8. Go, there's 8. Put a top on that one. final Bear Force ordinary first model 300 is 132 millilitres. The reason why all these are so much different is because you put your litre in, and then when you run it through till the litre's gone into your bucket, it's 13 litres for the Bear Force Professional, 13.7 for the MJJC, and only 11 for this Bear Force ordinary one. So there's a huge difference there in in the amount of product that you put in to get the correct PIR. So this is why it's important, really. You either work with a PIR or work with what the manufacturer says, but I can't understand how the manufacturers is working right when you're getting so much extra water put through something mixed in with the product. You're just getting a different ratio every time. It's nowhere near right. This is why I think that some people think their products are no good. You use it with a different pressure washer, so you've got a different throughput. You do a different jet in it, different throughput again, and all these variables make it that you're getting different foam instead of the same. And then incidentally we go on to the foam part. Going to do some testing to see foam itself doesn't really matter, and we'll prove that later. Got to wait for a dirty car for that. So here we go, 300 mils of this is only 132 mils in this one. It's been proven by experts over and over again that the thick snow foam doesn't make it cleaner at all. Thick snow foam is for people like me that like the look of it, that's all. It's pretty. But if you want to do the job properly and save some money, you don't need thick snow foam. I've just ruined that test, but we'll show it. We'll do it properly. 40. 60. 80. 1. 120. 130. 132. I'll just check that on my figure to make sure I've still got that right. $132, yeah. Don't want to pour it in and say, needed 122 and chuck too much in and ruin the test. There we go. So that's all the snow foams mixed up. We'll have more here than what we need. We only need to do a bit of a panel. I'm going to save this for all the testing in the future. Okay. This one's the Bear Force foam generator, the original. So that's the 132. I found incidentally if you over tighten this, it makes this joint come apart. I've had to Loctite this joint. It's got a breast ferrule in there, so it's okay, but don't over tighten it. It gets very, very tight and you can't get it undone. Put them where they belong. Keep these bottles separate. I'll put them in the boxes so that I get them exactly right. Right then, here we go. We'll go to the car and we'll go and have a look what the snow foam's really like, and you can judge for yourselves. See you in a minute. Okay, here we go. Right. Bear Force Professional version 2. Beautiful foam. Okay, I'll get ready and get the next one ready. Yep. Yeah, that's thicker. That's the Bear Force Mark 1. Slightly thicker, but I don't know if it's running off faster. You'll be able to judge. You lot come back to me on the notes and come back to me and tell me what you think. Ready to go. MJJC. Oops. Got my guns. Oh dear. Mess. It's good foam. Right. Chuck them on them all again. Get them all so you'll have another go. This keeps falling down. That's better. That's the Bear Force. I think that's second best. Yep. Okay guys, come back to me. Let me know which one you think's the best. You can see how that dwells. We know that the built amber doesn't last as long. Yeah. There we go. And that's the order in which they were. So the Bear Force Professional, the MJJC, and the original Bear Force. You've just seen I've had 3 goes with them now. See it all dwelling off. In fact, you can see that one, look. That one's not even run off, it's still on the panel. There's more running off from this, the MJJC. And I've done the nozzles, the jets, the orifices. They should all be as equal as I can possibly get for the maximum without surging. Show you on the video earlier where I had it surging, setting them up to make them as tight as I could get them to make it. I want this test to be properly fair. They've all got the same filters in, so they've got MJJC filter kit in, a pattern MJJC filter kit, which I'll link from AliExpress. But that works better. The 5 one, I find, you know, the McDonald's Big Mac, you know, with the 5 pieces, doesn't work so well. I think the silver stainless filter is pressed too tight, because often the foam comes through watery, which doesn't make sense, but it doesn't. But if you think about it, if a 5 filter was better than a 3, do you not think MJJC would do that? You know, I think MJJC are the market leaders. They just come out the box and they work perfectly. All the other ones you've got to do a little bit of work on to get them right. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Let me know which one you think's the best, and if you want any other foam cannons testing, let me know. I'll get another few together and we'll have another roundup and see how you go. Thanks for looking. Please subscribe. I'm short of subscribers, I'd like that please. Have a nice day. Thank you. Okay. That's the whole car done, and there was a weeny bit, probably about 100ml out of each of the other bottles, and I put 300 plus the product in here, so 500-600ml on a big SUV. I think that's quite good, to be honest with you. It's quite economical, that is. Good job. Thank you. Afternoon, we've had to go for day 2 with this one. I was a bit tired from yesterday. These jobs I seem to think are going to take me half an hour, and 3 hours later I'm still doing them. These are the snow foams cannons that I prepared yesterday with all the formula in. They've all got the same in, but they've got the correct PIR in for each cannon. So here we go. I'm going to connect them up in no particular order. They're all turned to full. I'm going to turn the jets to vertical on them all. I'll start on this one up here to begin with. I'll bring it to the back of the car on this one actually. I've not got that much room, to be honest.